Well, who knew after World War II, Chevy almost went in a completely different direction. So just 2 days after the US had declared victory in Europe during World War II, Chevy got to work on some new designs, knowing that the automotive market was going to bounce back, and bounce back hard. Chevy knew that people were going to be buying automobiles, but they didn't know how the economy was going to go. Chevy pretty much had a 50-50 chance of the economy either bouncing back or them needing some sort of an economical option for the consumer. So Chevy decided that they were going to plan for both scenarios. And they were going to not only come out with a mid-sized car, they were also going to come out with a small economy car. That economy car was going to be known as the Chevrolet Cadet. And if you know anything about automotive history around that time, the idea of a small economy car was a pretty abstract idea. I mean, for the most part, we really didn't get any type of a small economy car except for the Nash Metropolitan that was built by Nash Calvinator. Yes, there were a lot of European imports, but for the most part, the American market wanted a large family car. I mean, they were popping out kids like chiclets, and they definitely wanted something that would accommodate a large family. Now, the Chevy Cadet was designed as a 4-seat economy car. It had a wheelbase of around 108 inches, and that was about 8 inches shorter than the 1942 Chevrolet. Now, the target weight for the car was around 2,200 pounds. The inside of the cabin had a width of about 48 inches. And the Cadet, in order to save weight, featured 12-inch wheels. Which honestly doesn't sound great, but if released in 1947, the car would have had independent suspension on all 4 wheels. Which meant, for the year that it was released, it would have had a pretty decent ride. I mean, except for that damn circus music every time you drove it. Now, according to historians, approximately 6 prototypes were actually built. A few of which did actually have a straight rear axle in order to reduce cost. So ready to move forward with this particular prototype that GM actually announced that they were going to build 2 plants in suburban Cleveland that would have employed close to 10,000 workers in order to build the Cadet. But unfortunately, in September of 1946, it was announced that GM would be shelving the project. And that was mainly due to the fact that analysis had shown that mid-size and full-size GM vehicles were flying off the shelf. And the idea of bringing out an untested vehicle in an unknown market was too much for them to risk. So unfortunately, we never got to see if the Cadet would have actually changed how the market would have evolved, or if it would have been just another one of GM's flops. What do you think?